What's going on, guys? Today I am doing another Q&A video. I haven't done one in a while, and I decided, since I'm sitting at my hometown and I didn't really have much going on, that I would answer some of your guys' questions. I said in the question that I posted on Instagram, or in the caption that I put on Instagram, that I only have flat ground to skate, and I told some people to leave me some trick requests for flat ground stuff, so there will be some skateboarding in this, but it'll just be on the boring flat ground that is my neighborhood. So let's get right to it. I'll probably answer like 10 to 15 questions, because although it looks nice out, it is actually kind of cold, and it's a lot more cold than I thought so. So here we go. I'm just gonna find some questions. We'll see how many are on here. How many questions do we have? We have, as right now, I posted this an hour ago, and there are 245 comments. Thanks to everyone who asked a question, and sorry for the ones that I didn't get to, but let's just get started. Let's see if the first one I find, we'll see. All right, so the first one we got here is from Harmon_Sandhu2. Asked me what is my favorite cartoon show to watch when I was young. A lot of them came to mind, and are actually a lot are on Boomerang now, which is like the old, like the shows they upload on Boomerang are like, oh, these shows are old now. But I would say Ed, Edd and Eddy is one of the ones I used to watch a lot on Cartoon Network, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Those are two that pop up in my head, so those two shows, they're very good. All right, so the first trick, and they asked the question, was from Luke_Jackson with 2 N's, 97. Said, how's life, Casey? And also, let's see, a nice big spin and big flip. Life is grand because I'm able to skateboard again, and I have been for like the last month and a half. I'm still working up to getting to what I was, but I appreciate you asking, Luke, and I'm gonna go try to do a big spin for you. I'll probably do a fakey one, because normal big spins are kind of weird. Mine look gross. I also just realized that where I'm sitting, there's dog poop back here, so that kind of sucks. Dang it. That was gross. Gross. That was literally the first trick I've done today, so hopefully one of those work, Luke. I decided I don't want to keep walking back and forth between me doing flat ground and where I was sitting at, so I'm gonna kneel on the sidewalk here and answer the questions here. So this is a video game question from Ironic Sonic, Dog Meat from Fallout, and Epona from Zelda. You have to choose one of these precious babies. Which one? Honestly, I don't really like Dog Meat that much from Fallout. He's with me a lot in the beginning of the game, but I chose someone else eventually, and Epona's always there for you, and I like Epona a lot more, so we're gonna go with the horse. I'm not gonna try to do too many flat ground tricks in this, but I'm Just Joe One says do a nollie gazelle spin, please, and that is the nollie 360 big spin thing I do all the time in people's videos, so I'll try one. It's kind of cold, but we'll see if I can do it on flat. It's kind of hard to do this trick on flat ground, so hopefully I'll be able to get this work. If not, I apologize. Well, it looks good. That looks good. Cool. Oh, I can do it. My hood's up now. That was kind of it. Every time I pop/don't pop, my hood keeps going over my eyes and I can't see what's going on. This sucks. Hood, stay down. Yay! That's as good as it's getting, I'm sorry. I can't keep battling my vision of not being able to see. So sorry how sloppy that was. Gotta get in my phone again. It's really kind of cold out. It looks beautiful out, but it's kind of cold. So I'm Just Joe One. That was the best I'm getting for you. I apologize. Thumbs up to you. I had to take a short break because my grandma and uncle just arrived, and I had to say hi to them. All right, so we had another weird kind of flat ground question to be asked, or I guess a request from Wooter. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Wooter Decock says, close your eyes and do a kickflip. And I don't know how you're gonna be able to see it that well, but I'm going to stand right here and try to get stationary. So hopefully you can see that my eyes are closed. See me right here? All right. I'll zoom in on my face if I have to. Stop moving. Go that way. Oh, I can do it. I keep going backwards. I have to like hop on because my sidewalk's like sideways. All right. I toe touched a little bit. It's as good as it's getting. All right, I like that one a lot. Who was that? Wooter Decock. I appreciate that was a good one. I like that. Grizz BB asked me cats or dogs. I'm gonna have to go with dogs. No further explanation than that, but I just like dogs better. Or just Beasley, Starbucks or Keurig, or however you spell it. He didn't know how to spell it. I'm gonna have to go with Keurig for hot coffee, because there's specific types that I like making with the hot coffee on the Keurig, and for iced coffee, I like getting Starbucks, because I'll never be able to make myself a good iced coffee. That door is still open on that car. Miro.fa asks, do you ever feel awkward when you're recording yourself, / do you ever regret not editing out a clip in your videos after uploading it? I'm sure there has been clips that I've uploaded on YouTube that I regret not editing out, and that doesn't mean not necessarily editing something that it was in there that I didn't mean to add in there, but like when I see something that I was like, man, I wish I could have cut that shorter, that's probably one thing that I wish I probably could have fixed. But I don't really get awkward when I talk to the camera. I used to when I first did this. So I have a two-part question from Caroline Tobin, or Caroline Tobin, I don't know. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Caroline, but she says, what's your opinion on the stereotypes associated with skateboarders and the skateboarding culture? And the second part of the question is, what link do I think that I am most like? So here comes the truck. It's a bus, I'm stupid. My opinion on stereotypes associated with skateboarders and the skateboarding culture, obviously they're going to exist forever. I believe that they were a lot worse when skateboarding kind of first started, because like the whole thing was like to be rebellious and all that. I think now it's kind of getting more accepted as it's like getting played and on like sports channels like ESPN, like more people are coming to accept it. And but usually the people who have stereotypes against skateboarders is because they've had some type of bad experience with a skateboarder, which really doesn't necessarily fall into being a skateboarder, but it has something to do with just being a crappy person. So to those people who have stereotypes with skateboarders, it makes sense if the person that treated you wrong is a crappy person, but I guess that makes sense. That's probably why they were created. So that was a lengthy answer to that question, but that's my thought on stereotypes and skateboarding. And what link do I think I'm like the most? I have no idea how to answer that. I literally thought about that for like a minute, because no link talks ever in any game. And so it's kind of hard to relate with any of them. So I'm just going to pick my favorite one and say Toon Link from Wind Waker. That's the one I'm going to pick. Where to go? Where to go? ANW Troy, I don't know how to pronounce that, ANU Troy, says, would you rather have a giant ball pit in your basement or a giant waterfall off your house into a ground pool, an in-ground pool? I would go with the waterfall going into a pool, because you probably, I assume if a waterfall was going off it, there'd be water at the top, and you could probably just like either jump off of it into the pool or slide off of it if your roof was sideways like mine is. And I don't want to do the ball pit, because when it goes everywhere, you just don't want to deal with that, and water's more fun in the summer. So I'm gonna go with the waterfall off a roof. Abby_skates_Star Wars asks, what do you do on a holiday? How old are you? What is your middle name? And what celebrity would I marry? Spend time with family. 22. Alan. Jennifer Lawrence. All_undead says, if you could get free coffee for a year or free breakfast, what would I choose? Also, you love my videos. I love you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go with free breakfast, because I feel like coffee is less expensive than breakfast. So I'm gonna go with free breakfast, and it has more options of what I like. So that's it. All right, so I know I didn't do a lot of flat ground tricks, as I said that people could ask in this, but I'm going to end it with flat ground trick. And I figured Johnny G_15, he asked, what's my favorite trick? And I will do my favorite trick to end this video. So my favorite trick is a flat ground fakie flip, so I'm going to do that. There's a car. All right, Johnny, flat ground fakie flip. Redo. I keep getting stuck. Okay, one of those have to count, and look at my stupid hood. All right, so thank you to everyone who asked questions. I really, really appreciate it. And sorry I didn't get to as many as I would have liked to. It's kind of cold outside. My knee really, really hurts from leaning down on this sidewalk and answering questions. And every time I try to pop a trick, it would hurt a little bit. So there we go. I got hurt from trying to do this question and answer. But thank you to everyone who asked questions. I really appreciate it. If you want to participate in the next Q&A, I'll probably ask these on my Instagram like I did this time around. You can follow me on that. The link to my Instagram is in the description below. And a word of advice, don't lean on sidewalks when filming Q&As. It will not be good for your knees. I'm done. See you guys later.